Today we're discussing Prospera, a beautiful new project being built in Honduras. We're going to be actually diving into my computer, talking about the Prospera Platform, what they're doing with new business opportunities, incentivizing new people to come in and actually build businesses, start different real estate opportunities, and they've actually been building these incredible homes. We'll be covering that, the architecture, everything like this in this video. They have an incredible CEO. We will have his interview linked down below in the description. And overall, it's just absolutely amazing. On this channel, we do talk about some things as far as citizenship by investment programs, different residencies you can get to really increase your freedom, especially, we saw in 2020 and we're still seeing in 2021, some of these passports that in the past, a lot of people kind of hold with reverence, like, oh, these are the best passports, these like Western passports. Well, just because you have this label now, you're actually restricted from traveling to all these different places. It really throughout most of 2020, the U.S. passport was on the same tier. If you're looking at like tier A, tier B, tier C passports, it was on the same tier as a lot of African passports. And there's no knock against that. It's just the objective facts. When you're looking at the freedom, the opportunity to travel to different places and tap into different investment opportunities, which is what we talk about on this channel. I focus more on emerging market investing and talk about emerging markets, Prospera. So let's dive right into it. We're here on the Prospera platform. I absolutely love the layout of this along with the CEO. So as you can see here, really what they're aiming for with this island of Roatan in Honduras is partnering up with the government and really forming a community that's more focused on building rather than pulling things down. So you see a lot of governments around the world kind of doing things that are stagnating growth and actually hurting economic development, where Prospera is really aiming at doing the opposite. So switching it more to a capitalist society and more of a really peer-to-peer exchange. And I absolutely love this, especially, as we talk with the blockchain space. I think a lot of their common rules on Prospera, which you can actually see in the doing business section, which we will get to, really rotates around this idea of give and take, tit for tat, which I really, really like. And it's just overall an incredible project. I will have a link down below with an interview of the actual founder of Prospera, what they're doing with Roatan, and how they're working on growing Honduras. So that's an interesting interview. I would actually love to contact him, but maybe that's for a future interview with our channel. I'm considering actually visiting this if it's open and I'm able to travel to actually look at investment opportunities and what they're truly building. I have not physically been there, but I've been following this project and I absolutely love what they're doing. Anything with new economic development with new countries, I'm always interested in. We talk about different citizenship by investment opportunities, different residency opportunities, and really how getting a second passport works, also getting residency, which they have. Apologies. They have residencies right here. So this is a platform for sustainable growth launching on Roatan. All right. You can follow all their social medias here and actually look into different opportunities as I have for real estate and business opportunities, which we'll get to here in a second. So you can see this is the principal partner, EY Central America. They're saying E&Y is excited to be the trusted advisor working with Prospera to create a new model for sustainable development in Honduras. So a partnership between Honduras and Prospera. Prospera is partnered with Honduras to launch the first hub for sustainable economic development on the island of Roatan, breaking ground in 2020. This semi-autonomous zone, so that's very important to understand it. It's not a country yet, but it's a semi-autonomous zone, is built on the Prospera platform and anchored in the Honduran constitution. So, for example, if you're working with your home country, it would be under the Honduras laws, and that's kind of how you would contact this if you were interested in doing something here. So, launching and growing Roatan. Roatan Prospera is breaking ground in 2020 on the north bay of the islands. You can see Honduras right over here. So the Economic Development Hub will enable Honduran and global business to create and grow ventures in education, healthcare, tourism, agriculture, and other industries, diversifying Roatan's economy, developing job skills, increasing foreign direct investment, and creating opportunities for personal and professional growth. I love this. I mean, yes, this is a bit biased, but I absolutely love this. I'm so passionate about different countries really innovating and really seeing this free market approach. People are very stuck in their they kind of have this echo chamber of their home countries typically, and that's why I encourage to invest global, not just invest in your home country. And the first step to that is investing your time. So actually going to these other countries as I do, looking at different emerging market real estate opportunities, and not spending a couple of days there, not a vacation, but really what I like to do is at least a month in each country. For example, I just got done exploring pretty much all the Balkan countries, doing a month in each one, loving Kosovo, loving North Macedonia, loving Serbia, where a lot of people would be like, oh, Kosovo or Serbia or Albania, I would never travel there. That you want to switch that around and go, let me dive into the areas where people are not expecting. That's where the real opportunity is. So doing business in Prospera, the governance institutions of Prospera have been carefully crafted to protect the environment, uphold human rights, and give entrepreneurs and enterprises the freedom and structure they need to grow profitably and sustainably in a partnership with the people of Honduras. So that's absolutely huge. We'll get more into doing business there. But you can see these beautiful home concepts designed by these incredible architects. So they talk about that they're designing the residential units in Roatan, Prospera. These dwellings will be uniquely not only in the innovation, their design, but the entire construction methodology, supply chain, and integration with the local community. Pre-sale reservations are available now. I'm in part of the pre-sale, but I hope to hear more from what they're doing. So I absolutely love this mission and what they believe. This is their CEO here. Again, I'll have that interview linked down below. So we believe that every person has an equal potential for prosperity if enabled with the right conditions. I could not agree more. Traveling to a lot of these countries, you do see, obviously, for example, in Bosnia, in the Balkans, there's a lot of problems. Same within Kosovo. Same here. I'm currently in Istanbul, Turkey. There is a lot of problems with this economic gap and this actual potential gap. So if you're enabled with these right conditions, you do have this incredible potential, and that's really what Prospera is all about, is leading everyone to true prosperity, which I think is completely possible in the world we are in today with, kind of breaking down borders. That's why I love blockchain. So our partners, these are all incredible advisors. I kind of did a further detail. The point of this video is really just kind of, again, open the door, open your mind to what they're doing here. I can make a more in-depth video, a detailed video. I'd love to, maybe I'll reach out to their team and talk about doing an interview or something like this. But if you go to their news stories, this is the Prospera Newsroom. So they have press releases in the news videos topics. Prosperity in the Horizon. This is a September 2024. So I absolutely love what they're building here. Obviously, creating something like this takes a long time, guys. This is not like, like throwing up an altcoin project like we talk about on this channel. This is something that takes time and money to build. We have talked in the past about real estate on this channel. We're focused on all these different investment sectors, not just blockchain, not just stocks, not just commodities, and not just, even alternative investments, really things like this, where it's finding another passport, finding another residency, so you're really increasing your freedom and ability to move forward. So I love everything they're rolling out here. This is their most recent article. So Honduras Digital Challenge and Honduras Prosperity bring growth for innovators in Roatan. I love this, love this, love this. So again, this is their CEO. Let's see what they're rolling out here. So 3 days after the end of registration of the Honduras Digital Challenge, it is appropriate to make the final call to people with a technology startup to register and opt for the possibility of receiving funding for their ideas. So this, guys, this is a thing that if you're looking to do a startup, don't do it in your home country. Go to somewhere like Thailand. Go to somewhere like Prospera. Look for new opportunities, because opportunities are endless in this world we're living in. That's why I say invest global. And it's not just investing your money. If you don't have money, invest your time. Research things like this. This is why I absolutely love what they're doing here. So doing business in Prospera, this is a bit more detailed. I can do a dedicated video on this, but they have all the information here, which I absolutely love. It's a very, very reasonable. They have easy, like I have an LLC in America, I have bank accounts in a couple different countries, but this is pretty easy, guys. So sign an agreement of consistence, apply, so fill out 1 to 2 page applications. Obviously, you have to do a background check, purchase liability insurance, and the liability insurance is very, very, very affordable. So Honduras, it's $955, United States $775, no insurance included. Prospera ZDE, which I think this is the most interesting one. So this is like if you're forming it in this individual country, the Prospera ZDE. I mean, I'm willing to pay around $2,000 for sure to set up us and then going on in Prospera. So obtaining permits, expect to pay between $50 and $200 for common permits. So designate and then apply. Very, very simple, guys. Very, very simple. Again, you can see the comparison here. This is pretty crazy. So like total compliance costs in Honduras about 12,000, United States about 8,000, Prospera $50 to $200. Pretty insane. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about global arbitrage. So complying with regulations. This is very simple, guys. I mean, this is how government was meant to be. I'm much more of a libertarian and kind of in the center and open-minded about things than being entrenched in one Democrat or Republican. So I absolutely love this. So as I said, when you're applying with your home country, you have to understand that it's the regular code of Honduras. So the OSID countries, so common law regulations with 3 times enhanced liability and injunctive relief. Propose new safe harbor regulatory code to Prospera Council, comply with labor law. These are all things are very simple. Again, I can make a dedicated video on this. The taxes are very, very reasonable. I mean, 10% tax on consumed. All of these, I mean, guys, come on, 7.5%. That's pretty crazy. So definitely look further into this if you're curious. And then lastly, what I'll say is definitely contact them, guys. If you're curious about what's going on here, contact them, send a message, apply for, in this residencies area. You can actually explore the ownership opportunities, which again, I will probably do a follow-up video here. Just enter your info here and see what they have to offer. There's nothing to lose, only something to gain. So they have integrated island homes, all these different things. You can check it out all here. So that's pretty much it for this video. I would love, like I said, to do maybe a further interview with their founder. And that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely go check this out. Again, everything will be linked down below in the description. If you enjoyed this style of video, a little bit of a different style than our normal, just only focused on investments. This is more of, again, investing your time, investing in making sure you have maximum freedom in this incredible world we're living in. So, as always, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell button, because it's time-sensitive content. You want to get in on opportunities like this early. At least invest your time to see what they have to offer as far as residencies and homes. As always, like, subscribe, button all, invest global, and until next time.